Actors may be great at pretending, but just because a hot and steamy kiss looks convincing on camera doesn't mean any of that heat translates to real life. From bad breath offenders to those who just don't have the chops, here are the so-called worst kissers in Hollywood. Pucker up.
I won't get mononucleosis, will I?
Jennifer Lawrence has kissed quite a few stars over the course of her Oscar-winning career. She's even been nominated for Best Kiss at the MTV Movie Awards 3 times, with a win in 2013 for Locking Lips with Bradley Cooper in Silver Linings Playbook. But sadly, it appears that her kisses were the result of some really good acting, because J-Law certainly isn't doing herself any favors. On The Graham Norton Show, Lawrence admitted that her Hunger Games love interests, Josh Hutcherson and Liam Hemsworth, were wildly unlucky to lock lips with the star. She revealed she didn't exactly pop a breath mint before the camera started rolling, adding, "I was like, who cares, and I'd eat mustard and tuna." Hemsworth, for one, definitely noticed and later told Jimmy Fallon, "Anytime I had to kiss Jennifer was pretty uncomfortable. If we had a kissing scene, she would make a point of eating garlic or tuna fish, something that was disgusting."
Before the scene, she'd be like, "Yeah, I had tuna, I had garlic, and I didn't brush my teeth." Like, fantastic.
Make you
I
work
can't
that
wait
much
to
more.
get in there and taste it.
While Hutcherson hasn't commented specifically on J-Law's breath, the actor did note that when it came to their scenes, her kisses were pretty messy. During a panel at Comic-Con, the actor revealed, "In the resuscitation, there was a kiss, and there was slobber, and the slobber sort of got connected to my face." J-Law even agreed, remembering specifically that the snot coming from her nose got caught up in Hutcherson's mouth. Pretty gross. For a time, Robert Pattinson was the sparkly-skinned vampire we all wanted to kiss. The Twilight star shared some uber-romantic scenes with Kristen Stewart in the franchise that made him a household name. But when it came to his project Water for Elephants, Reese Witherspoon spilled the ultimate make-out tea. Apparently, the dedicated British actor wouldn't tap out when he was sick. In an interview with In Touch, Witherspoon admitted that locking lips with Pattinson was pretty gnarly, revealing, "Rob possibly had the most hideous, horrible cold of any co-star I've ever had to do a love scene with ever in my entire life. He was literally snorting and snotting through every second of it, and it was not appealing. I'm talking green, infectious, disgusting. I'm not kidding." Vampires might have some level of immortality, but humans certainly don't. When they kiss a sick person, they often also get sick. Still, Pattinson does seem self-aware. Metro reported the star owned up to being a, quote, "really bad kisser" long before shooting Water for Elephants. Nonetheless, the overall experience didn't seem to damage his bond with Witherspoon. According to The Telegraph, their friendship was so strong that he allegedly moved in with the actress when things blew up in the press with him and Kristen Stewart. Could you blame Vanessa Hudgens for not exactly wanting to kiss James Franco on the set of Spring Breakers? The dude was basically dollar store riffraff if riffraff wasn't already the dollar store version of himself. We'd be remiss not to mention that Hudgens was maybe better used to kissing her High School Musical co-star Zac Efron. And how could Franco compare to that?
Bikinis and big booties, y'all, that's what life is about!
While Spring Breakers may have been fun for everyone watching at home, especially because we finally saw Hudgens and Selena Gomez break out of their Disney shells, apparently Franco wasn't the best scene partner. According to the Queensland Times, Hudgens admitted that she would have rather kissed her co-star Ashley Benson. She also told Glow that after filming the three-way kissing scene with Franco, she declared to her agent, "I never want to do it ever again." Apparently, Hudgens isn't alone on that one either. During an appearance on Watch What Happens Live, Franco's Why Him co-star Zoe Deutsch admitted that she wasn't impressed with the actor's make-out skills. Then she described his kissing style as meh and not all that memorable.
It's not meh.
She also claimed his breath wasn't cutting it either. Sorry, James. Shailene Woodley is practically Gwyneth Paltrow's mini-me in training when it comes to offering head-scratching alternative health advice. And this just might be the very reason that the star, who's known for foraging her own wild food and making her own toothpaste, isn't the best kisser, at least according to her Spectacular Now co-star Miles Teller. The actor told Vulture that Woodley's breath was a bit of a challenge during filming, explaining, "She would take these herbal supplements, these Chinese herbal supplements, and they tasted like crap. And she would always eat them right before we had a kissing scene. We put stuff in our mouths so we could just offend each other."
You're absolutely beautiful.
Oh my god, no!
Apparently, Woodley was a picky kisser too. Teller claimed the actress complained when he drank Gatorade before a scene. On the job, you've got to stay hydrated after all. But it wasn't only Teller's beverage choices. Woodley admitted to the outlet, "We'd have to kiss in a scene, and he'd be like, 'Shay, you just ate dirt.' And I'd be like, 'Miles, you just ate licorice.' It was just this ongoing back and forth." On the bright side, Han Solo didn't kiss his sister like Luke Skywalker did. But we can't say much more about Harrison Ford's cinematic smooching skills. Apparently, the actor isn't a winner in the makeout department, which is surprising considering his dating history. He's been romantically linked to Ally McBeal star Callista Flockhart for almost 2 decades. You think it would take some top-notch smooching to land such a hottie, but apparently, maybe not. Even several years before Ford would meet his future wife, his Mosquito Coast co-star Helen Mirren publicly trashed his kissing skills. In a 1997 BBC radio show interview, Mirren admitted the Star Wars stud was an all-around great guy, but lambasted his smoochability. She added, "He can't kiss. He finds it impossible to kiss on screen. He's probably not very good off-screen either. It's not just me, other actresses agree. Whenever we get chatting off-screen and we get around to talking, we come to the same conclusion. He couldn't do it with me either. He does try, but it is just not there. If all that doesn't cut through him like a lightsaber, what does?" Julia Roberts' smile and laugh is just as well known as the star's decades-long Oscar-winning career on the big screen. But when it comes to puckering up, her infamous mouth apparently makes for a very awkward kiss, at least if you're asking Hugh Grant. The British heartbreaker has spoken at length about how he deeply disliked kissing Roberts on the set of 1999's Notting Hill. In a 2014 appearance on The Chatty Man Show, he claimed, "It's a big mouth. I was aware of a faint echo when I was kissing her."
I'm also just a girl, standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
He shared the same sentiment the following year on an episode of Watch What Happens Live and rehashed his old statements about how difficult it was to kiss the star because of the shape of her mouth. As someone who once locked lips with the late Heath Ledger in 2002's The Four Feathers, Kate Hudson seems like she'd be an excellent smoocher by proxy. She's even gotten some practice on hotties like Mark Wahlberg when they co-starred together in Deepwater Horizon, and Liv Tyler, whom she kissed in Dr. T and the Women. But alas, Hudson's kissing skills are apparently lacking, even though she trained with some of the best. And her My Best Friend's Girl co-star Dane Cook had no problem calling her out for her less-than-stellar makeout sessions. But like Jennifer Lawrence, it seemed to be entirely her own doing. During a 2014 appearance on Watch What Happens Live, Cook revealed that Hudson's breath was a little offensive to work with when they locked lips on set. He said, "I think she purposely ate a feast of onions right before our scene. I had to burn her on that one." But yes, this is coming from a guy who claims to have slept with, quote, "a few hundred groupies in his youth." Does that make him an authority or a liar? We'll let you be the judge. If there were ever any Spice Girl who was good at kissing, it was always going to be Posh Spice. Crazy Spice would have been our go-to guess for a runner-up, since the idea of the word crazy attached to any kiss sounds potentially thrilling. Rounding out our unofficial ranking, Baby Spice and Sporty Spice come last only to Ginger, since Ginger bailed on the girls early. Either way, our guesses are apparently completely wrong. The famous lips that kissed soccer king David Beckham, arguably one of the hottest men on the planet, proven purely by his H&M underwear collaboration, apparently need some practice. According to the late actor Corey Haim, who claimed to have dated Victoria Beckham in 1995, she's kind of terrible. He told The Sun at the time, "When she kisses, she does this little thing. What did it feel like? Like a girl gnawing on your lip."
This really is where two become one.
But hey, if Bex can still be married to Victoria after 20 years, her kissing can't be that bad. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.